Hey guys, it's Jackie and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a quick little video testing out a new makeup hack that I heard about. I actually heard about it from Melissa Michelle first. I saw her video on applying powder before liquid foundation, which I thought was the weirdest thing I've ever heard of. And then from there it led me to It's My Ray Ray, Casey Holmes, Wayne Goss. So I saw all of these videos on this makeup application hack or like tip, and I really wanted to try it out, especially because I have dry skin. Well, combination I guess. I have dry skin, but I do have parts like that I get oily, like especially like my T-zone area and around my nose. So I thought it'd be fun to try out this hack and show you guys how it works on me, if it's a yay or nay. So let's go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to first prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil, and the reason I decided to use an oil is because, again, I have dry skin, and I know after watching all these videos that it can give kind of a drying feeling putting the powder on first and then your liquid foundation, and like, I don't know. So I feel like because I do have dry skin, I feel like this would be a smart choice to go with. So I'm just going to place this. Just gonna dot this all over my face and then blend it in with my fingers. So now our skin is prepped, so we apply our powder now, which seems so backwards to me, but you want to make sure to use some kind of loose translucent powder, not a setting press powder. I don't know why, that's just what I've heard from all the videos that I saw. So I have this one from Flower Beauty. This is the Miracle Matte Translucent Finishing Powder. If I can open it, this stuff is messy, so I'm going to carefully open it. And then with a damp beauty blender, this is like the cute little pink swirly one, I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of the powder and press it into my skin where I know I get pretty oily. So over here, forehead, especially my chin. I'm trying to put a lot of powder on because from the videos I saw, they were putting a lot. But this powder is just so fine that I really can't pack it on. Oh, my skin feels so smooth right now. So I just have that powder pushed into the skin, and now we're going to move on to foundation. And the reason this is so weird is because for so long we've learned that you put your liquid products before powder products, because if you put liquid on top of powder, it's just going to get cakey and the texture is going to be weird. So that's why this concept is so weird, and I needed to try it out just to see for myself like what it's all about and if it actually works. So the foundation I'm going to use is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It matches my neck because my face is kind of white right now. So I got some foundation on my beauty blender. We're just going to push this into the skin, and we will see how this does, because I'm really curious. I mean, so far that looks really flawless actually. And I guess the reason why people love this like makeup hack is because if you have, number one, if you have oily skin or makeup that just doesn't want to stay on, this helps to make your makeup last longer, but it also helps to give you more coverage without piling on more foundation. And I can definitely see that because just with that small one layer I just put on this side of my face, I can already tell like how like nice that coverage looks with only one little layer like that. Pretty good, pretty good. So let's go ahead and finish up the face. Wow, I'm kind of loving the way this looks. And it doesn't feel like heavy or cakey or like gross feeling like I thought it would. Especially because I have dry skin. I think the primer oil was like the ticket here. That was the winning factor to this makeup hack. If you have dry skin, hydrate and prime like crazy. I actually really like that. I like it. And like my skin doesn't look as like shiny and dewy. Like I know I like to have the dewy look, but this is like, it kept my skin like semi-matte, which I think is really cool. Oh, I'm gonna move on to concealer, Tarte Shape Tape. Of course, my favorite concealer in the whole wide world. So I'm gonna apply this like I normally do. And using the same sponge to just blend it out. I think there's a couple of reasons why this worked so well. I mean, I'm still in the middle of doing my makeup, so it's hard to really judge. But I feel like the reason this is working is because, number one, I used the oil to prime my skin. So I think that played a part. And then also, the translucent powder from Flower Beauty is such a fine powder that there was no way that it could lead to a cakey face, because like you can hardly feel the powder on your skin. So I think it definitely has to do a lot with what products you use when doing this makeup hack. Dude, my skin looks flawless right now. So you can still see my pores, but I feel like it reduced them, like the appearance of them. So here is what the face looks like. I feel like you could totally skip out on powder, like on top of your foundation and concealer when you're doing this method. I feel like this gives you that perfect matte finish to your skin without looking too powdery. And I actually really like it, and it feels comfortable. I'm gonna zoom you guys in now so you can get a closer look. So here is what my skin looks like up close. Like, if you look closely, you can still see my pores, but it definitely reduced the size of them and helped minimize the appearance of them. And I have full coverage, which I think is awesome, and I didn't even have to do a second layer of the foundation, which I normally have to when I want full coverage. So I'm pretty stoked with the results of this. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup and show you guys what it looks like with a complete look. So here is what my makeup looks like now with it fully complete, and I have to say I'm kind of in love with this makeup hack, and I definitely want to continue to use it in my makeup routine. Like I said earlier, I really feel like it has a lot to do with the products that I use, because I know that watching some of the videos that I did on this method, people were saying how you can actually feel it. It does feel heavier, so it's not like an everyday kind of thing, but I think the products I used were just, they're so lightweight and they mesh so well together. Like, I think I just got really lucky because this feels great on my skin. It doesn't feel any different than when I put a full face of makeup on in, you know, the normal regular method. It feels totally fine, and I love the way it looks. My skin just looks so smooth and flawless, and it has definitely helped minimize the appearance of my pores. So I think that is so awesome, and I'm just, I'm in love with it. So I definitely give this makeup hack a thumbs up, and I wanted to share my experience with you guys because I do have dry skin. So I wanted to let you guys know how it works on dry skin, how it feels on dry skin. And I think as long as you use a very hydrating or oil-based kind of moisturizer or primer, I think you will be good to go. So let me know if you guys have tried this out and how it has worked for you, and if there are any other weird makeup hacks that you guys would like me to try out on camera, also let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!